Voicers. Let's see. Will anybody hop in this one? Put it on our chat. Oh. I know I'm not just talking to nobody. I turned up the other chat. That was like not a soul showed up. Usually I get a few people. So I'm hoping my lives are being set out. Oh, maybe not. I did. I don't know. One last night, which counts as today. So this would be the third one. So maybe this wouldn't even show anybody either. I didn't think about that. Ugh. I did all this for no reason. I didn't get a notification, yeah. This would technically be my third one of the day because I did one what at 2 something last night and then the one that nobody came on, but and now this one, so there should still be the final notification and nothing got sent out. I wonder if it's because of why I labeled it spiritual. You know what? Anyway, my hair went flat as hell. I curled it and it just went flat, but it's cut. Like this is the length of it now, but done. Hopefully done. I feel like this length is okay for me to handle. Um, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how in like 10 or 15 minutes. If nobody comes in, I'm just mend this. It was just a waste of my time. But I wanted to read runes today. I guess people might be just interested in snacks, but yesterday was such a heavy thing to try. I didn't really want to um do snacks today. Uh, but welcome in to the people that are in here, the whole 2 people. Hi, telesite viewer. Yeah, I can talk. Hi to all the silent viewers. I hope one day you'll feel comfortable enough to join the chat with us and talk. But I appreciate you listening. And then to all the lurkers, the good lookers, hey, how you doing? The creepy ones, hey, get a life. There we go. What do you mean you hear playback? Like what? I do not understand what that means. Do you have it playing 2 times maybe? On 2 different tabs? What is happening? This is just a fail. I didn't do nothing but brighten the screen. I just made the screen brighter so I could read easier. This mascara put black down here. Yeah, if nobody got the the notification, that kind of sucks. So, like I said, I know it's a sucky time to go on because everybody's going home and stuff, but there would be more people if they got the notification. Do we still go on? At least people will get the playback. Let me know, Susan, by 10 minutes, do we still do this thing? If there's nobody else that's going to chat. Well, it adds to the mood today. You try to do something and it turns into a fail. Just trying not to fail. Meanwhile, I will hold my tower crystal because the one that you could stab somebody's eyeball out with. I have that type of energy right now. No, just this one. I went on and came back in. It's okay now. That was weird. I'm telling you, it's energy of every fucking thing that's going on now. I can't play music. That shit keeps on pausing on its own, and I gotta push play again. Uh, I'm like every time I'm hearing pop pop fall everything, and there's nothing falling. I get my damn pillow yanked from under my head. Like too much stuff is going on. That's why I wanted to focus it with like some runes. If people came in and enjoyed that a little bit, but I feel like it's not gonna happen because nobody came in. Just trying to clear a little bit of energy, calm myself down. My eyes watering. Oh, hair with flat and eye watering. The two, I don't think notifications. Yeah, yeah, I don't think so. So it's not like I could do it again because it won't. It technically won't because that would be my actual third live. So what do I do? What do I do? This don't make any sense. It's not even going out like to main people or anything. Like the main streams that don't even know me. That's kind of weird because I'm sure there would have been a troll up in here by now. Oh, frustration. Do you know Sweetums? Yeah, Sweetums on there. Maybe you could say, "Hey, she's live if she's available." At least two people in there. Oh, Desi's in here. Hey, Desi. Desi, did you get the notification? But Susan, if you have Sweetums and and see, that sucks. No, it's something very complicated. Sweetums. um. Okay, Desi, thank you. And then Jessie, if she she's been sick or whatever, so I don't know if you wouldn't tell her. But that's messed up that they're not I had a big old flake up here. Come on, get out. You're gonna embarrass me. I already don't got nobody in my life. And the flake wants to say something. I have psoriasis, so it's on my head. So shut up, people. It happens. Alert, alert! Send the sirens. We need all night owls to report. Really, step in line. I did 2 lives in a row where you see me. What? What? I need some people hyping me up. Come on, I feel like shit right now. We gotta change this energy. We gotta turn it around. Like I knew it wouldn't be like a big crowd, but nobody. That means YouTube is like fuck my channel, and that's not fair. Why you gotta play me, YouTube? Oh, hi, sweetums. Thank you guys for notifying everybody. Welcome in. I was saying that the energy's so off. I wanted to do like runes or something. Let me see if this could get out of my way. Try a sticker. Can you go away? Okay, that goes away. Now I know how to do it. Oh, that's way better for me. I always get these stickers in the way, and I didn't know if you just press them, they'll go away so I could get a clear view of the chat. That's way better. You guys gotta remind me if I'm like can't read the chat, say move the stickers out of the way. Oh, I wonder why it always hides that. But like I said, today we're gonna be reading some rooms. Nobody else feels like the dang all the energy, like you could hear it in your ears. It's so much high pitched now. If you sit and try to listen, some people can't hear that, but people that do, they know that junk is loud as hell right now. And that's when things will mess with you. And I was messed with all night, all today, and it's just not stopping. It's Ash Wednesday. Today, I don't know if you're picking up. Oh, it's Ash Wednesday. And then Susan tells me that you're not supposed to cut your hair on Wednesday, and I cut my hair today. I didn't know. And I swear, right after I cut my hair, I'm telling you, I was going to the bathroom. All I heard was boom, 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 boom. But I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody's really gonna get in here. And I was like, I have to go to the bathroom to bed. I have to make it to the bathroom. And I'm just thinking when I get out, somebody's gonna be in the house. And there was nothing moved, nothing shifted. It just sounds like some big old things being thrown around here, and it's not. Um, I don't hear it. I feel it in my bones. Yeah, hear it, feel it. There's definitely something. Ooh, stop now. Dang. Sweetums behave. I'm not trying to unhide 50 comments right now. I just said your name. I can see the layers look nice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's mostly on this side. I just wanted it shorter. I still think I gotta go a little tiny bit shorter, but this is the length of it. And that from it being to my butt to this now, so it's pretty short, but like it looks healthy and everything. So that's what I like. I don't want anything frayed and stuff like that. And I could stand. Is that thing coming? Oh, this psoriasis thing coming back just to embarrass me. Come on, where'd it go? I saw it in the camera. Really? I don't know. Is it there? There, you. I'm sorry. I keep on thinking I get it out, and anyway, my hair feels much better, and I really don't mind. Like I know I went through like curling it and stuff, but even though it went flat, I don't mind wearing it down straight. So that's a good thing. Like yesterday, I was getting annoyed. This feels comfortable. Oh yeah, I don't know. Sweetums knows Diane's, I think. That's impressive. You can cut your own hair with layers. I just chop it and all day and look at crooked teeth. Yeah, I don't know. I just learned through time, and now like I really don't even need like to. I just know which part to grab and cut. Uh, my daughter, she does hair professionally, and she says she doesn't understand how I get the layers the way I do because it's so much more complicated than what I do. But she said it looks the same. She just doesn't understand how I got my technique, and I'm like, I don't know. I just had to do it. Hey, Diane. Just had to do because the hairdressers I was paying so much money and they never did it right. Oh my gosh, you guys, this the energy of life is really life in right now. Years of experience, yeah. When I first did it, I had to watch a video and it took me like probably 3 hours. But that I only had to do it once. Uh, so I guess it's in my memory somewhere because it was pretty easy to remember where to cut. The hardest part was cutting it off because I cut off like this much today, and that's how much I cut off yesterday. So that was a lot of my hair. So no more feeling it go all down my back or anything like that. It's like halfway down my back. Stupid tear is messing up my makeup. Um, Brad Mondo is fun to watch, but I don't dare try to do it myself. Does it feel different, lighter? Do you feel like a new woman? It does feel different. It doesn't get caught up. I didn't want any part of my hair getting caught up at the brush at the bottom. So I stopped doing that. I still feel sad though, because like I said, if I wasn't ill, I would love the hair, the length it was and what it was growing and everything like that. So I still feel sad about it, but for me to wear it like this and not be annoyed, I mean, I guess it's worth it because I would be just throwing my hair in a ponytail. So if this eye will ever stop watering, damn. I think sometimes when you want to cry as a person, and even though you don't, your eyes water no matter what, at least for me, slowly. They're like, you don't want to cry? Well, you're going to cry slowly. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix this stuff. I was trying to look all cute for you guys. But I don't know if this is going to let me. Oh, too much powder, too much powder. Let's see how that holds. Oh, it's a beautiful length on you. Thank you, sweetums. Mm. Diane, did you order the pretzels? I'm thinking of going to Target. Man, I feel like I'm buying some. I don't know. I feel like I got to. Even though I'm allergic, I feel like I gotta try. I don't know why. That's just I got to. Um, same. I'm scared to cut mine, but I would love to. Yeah, I definitely feel more comfortable. It's not as fun, okay, but I definitely feel more comfortable. Sweetums, now that's a good-looking white man. Really? I don't think I know what he looks like. You do look cute. You don't. You do look cute. You look gorgeous. So thank you, Sweetums. Grandmondo is very. I was in the '90s boy band. Oh. No, Susan, my son is going to be bigger town and he is going to look for me. Okay, Bex. Someone's chicken was in my backyard. Oh, shit. Um, so you guys let me know. I don't before I get into like readings and stuff. If you want any makeup uh details or anything like that, don't how about don't come up on my thing anymore. If not, we'll just move on to the next thing. Well, to what I was doing anyway. Um, Desi, if things get worse, that it's the new KFC. What's the new chicken was rice? Sounds delicious. Wait, if things get worse, that is the new KFC. What's the new KFC? Oh, the chicken in the backyard. I want to know how you layer your under eye concealer if you use it sponge, brush, or fingers. So, what I do with my that's not my concealer. That's my lipstick. Concealer, just three three tiny little dots that start like right here. I don't get it closer up to the eye. So I'll start right here, like two dots and then one up here. I put my concealer all the way up here because I need this V to form. So you see that? That's more of concealer doing that than the shadow. So I pat my concealer in, and it takes like you have to really pat it in good, and then just pat it all up here. When you have most of it off your finger, that's when I go in and do up here because this is too. I have too much creases in my eyes to be trying to get thick concealer up here. So this part I do very, very lightly, okay? Then that's the only thing I do, this concealer. But with the concealer, I make sure when I do my foundation, I always make sure to blend in this area too. And I use my fingers for foundation too. It just works better for my skin. Um, and then I go in with the Elf Puff and the Laura Mercier. And I just make sure before I put the powder on, I just make sure like I'm looking up because when you look up, your creases are less. So I make sure I'm looking up. I make sure I pat again like this to make sure the liquid is settled, and then I go in and I pat over and up here, and that's how I do it. What's the lip combo? Lip combo is just buxom one. Lip combo is the NYX lingerie lipstick, and this is just a black one. I can't see, it's just a black one they have here. That's the base I have on. And then I have this buxom full-on plumping lip gloss. It's like a purple color with sparkles in it. This color is Star with two R's in the star. After that, I went in with I'll show you because it definitely is layered. I went in with the normal Rare Beauty little highlighter I always do, but on top of that, where is it? Oh, I used the Friday the 13th highlighter, and that has like that purple and blue different shifts to it. So when I had the sticky base from the lip gloss, I just did this, just with this on. Little tat. Look how pretty, it's so pretty. Woo. So it just has different shifts to it. And it will stay like this for a while. So that's just this Friday the 13th Glam Light highlighter. Those are the lips. No one ever sees me, so I could cut my hair and they won't know. Oh. No one ever sees me either, except when I come on here. Look, this eye's already starting to water again. I'm saying out loud like you could hear me. um, whoa, whoa, all the chat just jumped majorly. What the heck? Wait a minute, it's jumping again. I gotta find out where. All right, Sweetums, I'm always with the ooh. Me too, Susan. Oh, at least you don't answer in full sentences like me. Does it stay all day? My skin drinks up all the concealer. And yeah, no, it stays all day. That concealer stays all day. I don't. I could keep my makeup. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't want to take my makeup off. I want to go out. For me, it stays all day. I think it's really the way that you put it on is what works. The warmth of your finger, make sure it's pretty thin. You know. Yeah, I don't use primer around my eyes, but some people might have to. I don't use primer down below. I love how we everything's jumping. I love how we were watching the same movies and shows to review, and God willing, the same snacks to review if we could find them. Yeah. Um, I love that look. Thank you. I wouldn't know where to start. I've never worn makeup. Well, so I'll show if you guys find a look that you want to try on yourself and you want to put it on like the page and I could look at it, I might be able to do the look so you could try it. Are we all getting them? I'm getting them. I gotta get them. Even if I only could taste one, I'm getting it. I love the look at them. Thank you, Diane. But yeah, if you look at something like in on something and send it, I don't know if you want to send it to me Instagram, whatever. I'll try to recreate it on here for you. All right. Oh my gosh, this keeps on jumping. I'm trying to. I can't do the pretzels. Okay, don't blame me if y'all don't like them. uh, now I want payday. Diane, I love peanut butter, jelly, and pretzels. Yes, I know. That's what I'm like. That gotta be good. As soon as I'll check the name soon as I get home. Wait, this says you scare me. Who scares you, Sweetums? Paydays are bomb. Recreate makeup look. What about recreating makeup look? Oh, what? Like you're saying? What was I saying about that? Sometimes it has these codes in here where the words don't come out, and I don't have my computer to tell me what you guys are legit saying. You didn't say anyone scares you? What is that? Something because it has that little code then. It says you scare me. That's what let me screenshot that shit. Damn it. Did you screenshot? I screenshot it so you can see it says you scare me. I'm like, dang, what did I do? I look that scary today. I think the coding word secret code thing. Yeah, for it to say that, you didn't say anything about being scared at all. I've seen a couple of makeup looks with the darker lip like you use. It would be fun to see you recreate it. Oh, okay. Sweetums, they have grape and strawberry. I want the strawberry one. Oh, I want the grape one. Forget the strawberry one. I'm probably gonna order that today. I keep on thinking about it. Um, the pillow puller of yours better not be messing with the chat. Shit. I'm telling you, that junk was so scary. Like, this is how I sleep. You don't understand. I know my pillow's a silk pillow, right? But I got my pillow gripped up like this, right? Because I'm a very tense person. So I have to be able to go like this with my pillow, right? And then it's up here on my head and then against the wall. So it actually has a squish to it. That's how tight it is. That's how tight it is against the wall. And so then it's like pulled just a little tiny bit where it wasn't even hardly anything. And I was like, am I crazy? And then just straight pull. I was like, what the fuck is happening? That junk was crazy. And if you guys hear the stuff that's going around here, uh, I lied. Everything scares me. Ha ha ha. Oh, did you really? You put that in there? I saw the peanut butter and jelly cups in the fridge. Did you like those? I tried the actual peanut butter cups and they're nasty. Diane, my Target has a strawberry one if you can't find it. Dang, throw those shits away, Susan. Shoot. I can't even think of anything you could misinterpret as something pulling. Because when it's happening, when stuff like that's happening, you want to think that it's not happening, first of all. You know, you're like, this didn't just happen. I was asleep when I wasn't. I was watching something, you know. But I was saying, oh, I must have been, if I'm not dozed off, it must have been a nightmare. But then that second pull, and I turned around like thinking I would see my daughter. She can't even come to this part of my bed. There's a rack in the way. So I always try to convince myself it's something else. Yeah, Susan, toss them for real. If they pass the sniff test taste, I would still eat them. She doesn't like them, obviously, if they've been in there that long. But yeah. And before when stuff happened like that, it was pulling like yanking me, like the bottom of me almost off the bed. So yeah, you do want to initially think this is something else. This could be something else. This isn't a demon pulling my this isn't a it's not a friendly thing, whatever it is, pulling my pillow like that from under my head. It wanted me to know I'm here. So yeah. So how's you guys' day been? Anybody want to talk about theirs? My old neighbor's kids would come in my garage and help themselves. Sucks they move. Oh, I hope my son can find them. I didn't like the peanut butter buttercups with jelly. Oh, okay, yeah, that was nasty too. The pretzels will add a crunch. Hey, Renita, welcome in. I'm doing all right. How are you? That's crazy. I would be shitting bricks. And then, like when I was going to the bathroom, I was hearing stuff falling, and it was like I couldn't stop. I had to get to the bathroom, and I was like, I'm gonna get out of there, and something's gonna happen. Nothing happened. Nothing fell. It was just a bunch of noise. Um, I don't know what Hope said because the whatever comes up and it just says this. So I hope I don't know what your message says because YouTube is messing up. But hi, welcome in. Hope just said hi. Okay, hi Hope. What is YouTube doing? Making me look like I can't read and saying that Sweetums is scared. Diane, you had me rolling last night with your with your responses to people. You weren't messing around last night. She was like, "Trolls think they're gonna come up in here? They're gonna think again." Oh, cessation. I think that's cessationally. Oh, oh, okay. I'm gonna do this Q-tip on my eye one more time to stop it from uh watering, but I don't know. I didn't try any new makeup around my face or anything, so I don't know why anything would be watering like this. But it's pissing me off. But you guys are just gonna be seeing some watering ass eye because I don't know what else to do. Yeah, Dime, my nose was still burnt a little. Dime was on her don't F with me or mine last night for sure. Let them jerks come back. Oh, you ready, Dime, today? You ready for it? All right. So, but what I was saying about the look, the makeup looks, like I could come out and recreate this one. But Diane, if you find something that you would want, that you would feel like comfortable on you, um, if you could find a picture or something and either send it to my Instagram or you could put it on the post here, just a picture, a random picture, so I could see the makeup and I could tell you if I could redo it for you. So that I'll come on and do it so you could see step by step how you do it. Here I'm drinking. I feel like taking a shot. If it was near me, I probably would take a shot. Shoot. Ma should be in here. I'm sure she would love that. I mean, I think she wanted to know about eyebrows. One thing about eyebrows is I don't do anything with my eyebrows anymore except just make sure I don't have a unibrow. But I don't fill them in. I don't because I don't want to have to go in over my eyebrows to take the makeup off. My eyebrows, I'm losing too much hair, so this is my eyebrows, just no unibrow. So I've never liked doing eyebrows. I never did anybody's eyebrows. I would always do everything else and tell them, your eyebrows are on your own. I can't stand eyebrows, so I really can't help in that area. Um, my eyebrows are my fave feature on my face. If I had to pick one, when I pull back the unibrow, that is. Do you like doing your eyebrows or you fill them in and stuff? I've never liked that part of doing it. Like I said, mine look pretty fine with just nothing. But yeah, medicine and just aging thinned out my eyebrows a whole lot. Oh, but anyway, you guys ready to get into these rooms? I love all the parts of eyebrow maintenance, the tweezing, the shaping. Oh heck no, the fill-in, I can't stand it. That's you can have all that. Something real light, but like a mauve lipstick color. Okay. Something real light on the eyes, you mean? Like more neutral colors? Sweetums, would you do Auburn would you do rooms? No, I was gonna say people don't have to enter, like they don't have to say they want to have their rooms read. You know, people that do, they could say it, but I don't mind people just listening in. They don't have to, you know, feel uncomfortable or anything like that. I'm not gonna ask anybody if they want theirs read. I just read the ones that want theirs read and usually read one for myself. So, all right, Diane, like neutral makeup look, yeah. I'm just curious if she's interested in them at all. Oh, okay. Sweetums, I pluck my mom's armpits. What? You, you plucked your mom's armpits? Really? That didn't hurt? How long did that take? Shoot. Um, so what the runes are is if you ever like people read tarot and stuff, runes are like that too, but they're just stones and they have different symbols on them. The symbols have been found in caves way back till I don't know, a lot of years. They you know, like you see they're usually a lot used in movies and stuff. But yeah, so you like pick a rune or three runes, whatever you want to do, and it just we read whatever's in the book and we take from it what we want. It's not like spells or anything like that. It's just reading. That's all. Dang. I try to turn off this light. Is that light bothering my? Oh no, I gotta keep that light on. Me too, Susan, but hers were itty bitty sparse hairs. Mine are Sasquatch. I don't do anything with mine. I don't see anybody. I'm not about to shave and be uncomfortable. With here, you don't have to put on a bunch of deodorant. At least I don't. That would be nice, Diane. Yeah. Now I'm thinking about the chicken that was in Desi's yard. Is that common, Desi, for a chicken to go in your yard? Yeah, it's like tarot, except it's just stones and symbols. But how it reads, it's you know, like tarot. I want the red bag, please, for Lunar New Year. Do I got a red bag? Susan was funny looking chicken, the long haired kind. Oh, really? My mouth is so dry, man. I have no clue, never heard of it. What what the hell, Susan? Don't go get near me with a pair of tweezers. Really? Ouch. If I let mine grow out, I could probably comb them, do a side part. Wow, mine aren't that bad at all. But they're there. I'm sure when people see them, they're going to be like, ill, but I don't care. I'm surprised that didn't get hidden. Yeah, the people behind us have like five, six, but someone killed one in my other neighbor's yard. We used to have chickens once upon a time. But like I said, they were more pets. They weren't to be killed, except for one horrible day. Let me see if I know the bag that you're talking about. Susan, you said that, right? Oh, I guess this would be the red bag. Wait, why does this feel almost empty? Oh, all right, the red bag. And I always ask, like, everybody to clear their head, clear their space. If something were to come in while we're reading it, I say they're not allowed to stay, they have to leave. You know, just like a, imagine yourself surrounded by white light and nothing can penetrate that white light. I'm gonna keep on wiping my eyes because they're gonna keep on going. Okay, let me do this. All right, you guys. You're still talking about the chicken, okay? I was about to say you guys can have your conversations, but I'm gonna go into this. Is yours general, Susan? No, I hope we don't get that one, the penetrate like the wind one. What happened to this bag? Are they all in there? It's missing a heart. That's what it's missing. Hmm. Oh, because you probably haven't seen it on live, Sweetums. I've always do them when I'm voice only. Because I always say 1, 2, and 3 because you guys can't see the colors. I hope it's a good one. I can say winner, winner, chicken dinner. Are we all, you're doing general? Just general reading? I think we got this one before. That's what it looks like. These are the opalite stones. And that's the symbol. I think we got before. Harvest. And then suddenly the chicken in Daddy's backyard kills over. Oh no. Let's see, did we get harvest before? 13. 110. Don't read along. Sweden's about to be reading along. She's like, I can't read along even for somebody else's. No. Harvest. I think we've got this before. Because this is the 1 year thing. Like everything will come together, I think, in 1 year. A rune of beneficial outcomes. This rune applies to any activity or endeavor to which. Okay, I'm reading ahead because I know there's something I don't like in here, but I'm going to just read it. I'm just going to read it. Let me start over. A rune of beneficial outcomes. This rune applies to any activity or endeavor to which you are committed. Be aware, however, that no quick results can be expected. A span of time is always involved, hence the key 1 year. This one I always get, I think you guys heard it before. Symbolizing a full cycle before the reaping, the harvest or deliverance. You have prepared the ground and planted the seed. Now you must cultivate with care. To those whose labors has a long season, a long coming to term, this rune offers encouragement of success. Know that the outcome is in keeping of providence, and continue to I hate this word. This is the word. What the fuck am I seeing over there? What the fuck was that? Persevere. I hate saying that word. Persevere. Remember the old story about the farmer who was so eager to assist his crops that he went out at night and tugged on the new shoots. There is no way to push the river. Equally, you cannot hasten the harvest. Be mindful that patience is essential for the recognition of your own process, which in its season leads to the harvest of the self. I always get this one. Um, I mean, but it does tell you that outcome is going to be good. You know, you're gonna have a good outcome with whatever you attempt. Uh, yeah, I remember this one. Our last read, I think. Yeah, I'm telling you, we've been getting the same ones over and over for a reason. When we gotta read it, maybe Susan gets it a different way. Maybe you got it a different way. When I get it, I read it. It just reads different for people. I think. I think it's telling her like she got to start something though to be successful, and she's gonna be successful with what she starts. You know. Anybody else? I think I'll read mine last. If uh oh, I'll show you guys the bags. So I got the yellow bags. This is with I keep on forgetting these room names. And the person that used to keep the room on track doesn't come in here no more, so these are the yellow bag, but these are the stones in them. And then we have the black bag with the different stones in them. And then we have the red bag that I just read from. So, does anybody, if somebody wants theirs red, pick a bag. Pick a bag. I want to see if you guys can see this pretty. How it's so cool. I don't know if it's showing the coolness of it. I'm trying to get it to shift. And with these labradorite, you get them and you hardly see anything. And then through time, it's like more stuff comes in. It's always changing, so it's really pretty. Every reading Eminence done for me has been so on point. I love those color green, blue, gold. That looks like those crystal sugar candies. Oh yeah, what are they? I don't know, but I've been seeing more reviews of those, and people are saying those are nasty. But I know what you're talking about. Like they look pretty, but they taste nasty. Anyone else? You guys should go first. Mine will not be pleasant. Nobody. Well, you might be the only one that wants to go. You want me to read mine before yours, sweetums? Everybody else might just be chilling. So I could read mine before yours, or you want me to read yours? Let me know. You go first. All right. I'm gonna go for this bag. The yellow. I do not work in negative energy. I know a lot of people might feel like that's what things like this are for, but you always see that there's some positive message and stuff like that. So just for people that watch this back, if they don't understand, read up on runes. They're not dark energy. Just saying. There hasn't even been no trolls, and so you know my live didn't go out to anyone. Okay, I got. I'll try to show you the stones so you can see the cool colors in the stones. It's like orange and green. Forgot what this one's called. Um, this was reversed, which when I look at it, it's this way, which makes it reversed. Reversed usually isn't the greatest when you get something. I got Journey in reverse, so that's 123. Why do they look so tasty to me? Oh no. 123. What the heck? I swear. Alright, this one says receiving this rune reverse puts you on notice to be particularly attentive to personal relationships. At this time, ruptures are more likely than what's the fucking word? I know this. Reconciliation. There you go. Reconciliations. So it says ruptures are more likely than reconciliations. Effort will be required to keep your good humor. Whatever happens, how you respond is up to you. The requirements of your process may totally disrupt what you had intended. Hope for outcomes may elude you. Damn it! This is crazy and so fucking on point. And yet, what you regard as detours, inconveniences, disruption, obstacles, and even failures and deaths, damn, I got them all, will actually be rerouting opportunities, with union and reunion as the only abiding destination. That sucked. This one sucks from top to bottom. And it read me like I get it all, but that's crazy. This one really had no like hope typed in it besides with union and reunion as the only abiding destination. That's not it said and yet you regard detours, inconveniences, disruptions, obstacles, and even failures and death. Damn. You're going to have a disruption in relationships and it's going to be broken up. Keep your good humor. Laugh about it. Thank you, Rune. I thank you, Rune. You read me to filth and that is crazy. If you guys knew, you would know that that is on point. Oh. That's so on point. Uh, good humor. Uh, uh, now in my head, all we need is patience. Yeah. What's that one? Damn, that read me. You sure that's not mine? uh, dang, that one pretty much says to give up for real. Well, shoot, I don't want to go after that one. Shit. I'm here. I was just clicking. Okay. Damn. I'm in shock. Mm. Mm. Did anybody ever get? I don't think anybody ever got that one. Thanks. Okay. Sweetums, are you next? Oh, Renita? Renita, am I saying your name right? Renata? Or is it Renata? Oh, now I said it two different ways. So number one is Renita. Number two is Renata. Taste. And I'll probably be asking you this until I get it right a few times, but which one was it? The first one, Renita, or the second one, Renata? Or it doesn't matter. Second one, Renata. Okay. So you want a general reading? Do you want the yellow bag? Do you want, or the red bag, or the black bag? Damn. The red bag? Alright, I usually say general reading, but if there's something specifically you're trying to, like, hear an answer to, sort of just bring that to the front of for you. You don't have to tell me anything. But if you're, like, thinking of trying to find answers in something, just sort of had that subject in your head. Like I said, you don't have to tell me. The only thing I would like you to tell me is after I read it, if anything like hit home, if it resonated or anything like that with you. But I just go through the bag. I don't look at. I pick up one while it's still in the bag, so I'm never looking at what I'm seeing. Like I don't look in the bag to find the room. So you got this rune, and like I said, this is opalite, and this rune is in reverse too. So let's see. Let's see if it's going to be nice for your first reading, which is signals. This is the signals rune. But like I said, it was in reverse, so that's page 90. You gotta be nice to her in her first reading rooms. Dang. So reversed, it means you may well be concerned over what appears to be failed communication, lack of clarity or awareness either in your past history or in a present situation. You may feel inhibited from accepting what is offered. A sense of fertility, futility, um, of wasted motion may overwhelm you. Remember, remember, however, that what is happening is timely in your process. If the well is clogged, there is a moment for cleaning out the old. Reverse is saying, consider the uses of adversity. So consider the uses of adversity. So, yeah, I feel like it's pretty much saying like you gotta get rid of something to like I said, if the well is clogged, there is a moment of for the cleaning it out, the old, and like starting over. And then it also says that something's being offered that you're like hesitant about. Anything hit? Failed communication too. I don't know. That's what it said. Sometimes people might be like, nope, I didn't get none of that. I didn't understand. It wasn't for me. Can't think of anything being offered. What about it's like somebody trying to creep up from your past and be like, hey, what's up? Trying to get back in your life? All right, so you're like, no, that you said that didn't resonate with me. You're like, thank you. Okay, moving on. Sweetums. What bag do you want? Oh, you're welcome. Black, yellow, or uh, red. There's nobody else in the thing, is there? Isn't it? Right? Nobody else. Keep the yellow bag away from you. So which one? The black or the red? You're gonna go with the red? Why do I think? Why? I think this is the hope one in reversed, if I'm not mistaken. I think we've been here before. Oh, it's the joy in reverse. 108. I know we've been here before. Uh, things are slow and coming to uh, fruition. The process of birth is long and arduous, and fears arise for safety of the child within. Oh yeah, you didn't get this one before. Cherry did. But fears arise for the safety of the child within. A crisis, a difficult passage, even if brief, is at hand. Consideration and deliberation are called for. Ask yourself whether you possess the virtues of seriousness, sincerity, and emptiness. Did you get this too before? To possess them is to have their tranquility, which is the ground for clarity, patience, and perseverance. Seen in a true light, everything is a test, and so focus on the present, sincere towards other, and trusting in your process. Know that you cannot fail. See, that's a good thing though. Know that you cannot fail. Mine didn't have that. In times of crisis, this rune reverse is a useful meditation. So this is the one that basically says you have to have, these are the traits you have to hold to get the good things, which is um clarity, wait, no. Seriousness, sincerity, and emptiness. This is what I told you before. Like you really have to be in these things to get the good things, because you come out with the good things, which is clarity, patience, and perseverance. Emptiness is allowing yourself to it's a long, I don't know how to say it. Emptiness is basically sitting with yourself and realizing some situations, one, if you had people they wouldn't help, two, it's only you. You get it? Like it's only you. Us as individuals where we sit alone and there's not anybody else around you that could help, and it's just you, and you sit here with problems that you have, and nobody else could figure that shit out, right? So you have this problem. That's sort of like the emptiness, because it's like you don't have the answers. It's just like this gut wrenching hole that you don't know how to fill up. And when you look in there, you're going to find, because you're going to have to fill up, you're going to be like, well, I got to find ways to do this. The ways that to get out of that are like actually doing some of the harder things in motion. Like we talk about grief like all the time. Some people, when you grieve, you the same thing that I'm doing, especially with my sister now. I could say in my mind she's gone. I could have a little ceremony saying goodbye to her, but I have not sit alone in the emptiness and said she's gone. Like I have not faced it in that kind of way. Because I'm going to break in a way I don't want to break, and then I'm going to have to repair those pieces and build myself back up. So it's that type of emptiness. Like it's sort of like things you never want to face. You have to face it, and there's such an emptiness there because you know the only person that could help you is yourself. That's the only person that could help you. There's not anybody else that could help you in those moments. That's emptiness because there's nobody bringing anything in. You get it? Like there's nobody bringing anything in. There's nobody that could contribute to that space of you because that's something you have to handle within. You're the one that has to do it point blank, period. Nobody else could do it for you. That's emptiness. Oh, yeah, I don't want to sit with that either. That's emptiness. If you want to, you know what I mean? Those are emptiness is the most brutal thing that you're facing. And then, like I said, when you do go through these stages and you do work on yourself and then that's when the clarity and everything else, you'll see it better. You'll see how to do it next time, and you know, like it just teaches you stuff. I get it. That's why I use distraction so I don't face the void. The void, yeah, emptiness, the void, all that stuff. If you don't face it, though, it will eat you alive. It will swallow you whole. You know. Uh, and I've had to do this to myself over and over and over and over again my whole life. Because I really never had, you know, if I had questions or if I was struggling with something, I never had anybody to be like, "Oh, look, this is happening to me. Can you help me?" You know, I didn't ever have that with like my parents or just anywhere. So I always had to face like getting out of a situation on my own. Like, what am I gonna do? You know, how am I gonna do this? Is this gonna work? All that stuff has always been me, myself, and I. So that's it. You guys get it? At least Sweden was yours was better than mine. Yours had a little happy ending. I wonder what this lipstick is doing. Oh, the lipstick doesn't want to stay on, huh? Maybe because I mixed it. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I hope. I get it. That's why. Oh, okay. You said that. That's how I feel now after I lost my mom. Like, there's nobody that truly understands me anymore yet. Thanks, Eminem. It's very insightful. Did I miss your reading? Yeah, my reading was I'm screwed. Yeah, that was my reading. Like I'm screwed. Oh, Sweetums, you should hear the conversations I had with my mom. Yeah, but I'm saying moving in a way of doing something in like tradition. You know, like you're acknowledging sort of the death in a way, and I know that's hard, but it's something that I think both sides need. Sweetums, yours mentioned the child within. So the child within, you know, that's the part like say you go, I don't know if you ever tried this exercise where you go to your 5-year-old self, you know, and you're still an adult and everything, but your 5-year-old self is still in your core, okay? And say something happened when you were 5. I'm just throwing the age out there. I'm not saying that something happened. But say it did, you would have to like go back and sort of address that with the 5-year-old you and talk to her as you as an adult and like comfort her in a way. So if there's an age that's a younger age, which it would be child, if you could think about it, if there was something that was a little disturbing or whatever, you just have to like go in there and say, "Hey, we're okay now," you know. You could rest that type of stuff. This is a child within. Um, oh, I'm sorry, Susan never gets easier, does it? My reading was plant seeds and be patient while my flower petals blossom. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in my bluey phase. Susan always putting you to work. Sweeps are always with us, for sure. Susan, that low key sounds like Zane. Oh no. Me next. I want to hear that. Me being immature is okay. Oh, you want your rune reading? Okay. So, what bag do you want? Do you want the yellow one, the black one, or the red one? Yay, Desi. I don't know. This is the first time with Desi reading the runes. Dang, I don't. Mine really sucked. I'm sad because I was thinking about a situation and it just read that whole damn situation. Yellow. We were all related somewhere in the same way. Back, Susan. All right, the yellow bag. Here we go. I usually just like go through until like one will land like on my finger or between my fingers. This one's like nothing's coming to me. Okay, you got this. I gotta look at what it. I think got this before because this is the one that has just it's no reverse to it. This is defense. So defense. 102. Okay. This one says this one's a little long, but I'll read it all. As wait, oop, runes don't want to read. Oh, as we're tested, we fund the power to avert blockage and defeat. At the same time, we develop ourselves an aversion to the conduct that creates stress in our lives. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What did he say before I started reading this? Wait a minute. Me next. I want to hear me being immature is okay. It says we develop in ourselves an aversion to conduct that creates stress in our lives. The same. Okay. If there appears to be an obstacle in your path, remember that even a delay may prove beneficial. Do not be overly eager to press forward, for this is not a situation in which you can make your influence felt. Patience is the counsel here. This rune offers nothing hectic, no acting needy, or lusting after a desired outcome. This rune speaks to the difficulties that arise at the beginning of a new life. Often it announces a time of waiting, for spring to fill up the water, for fruit to ripen on the bough. Perseverance and foresight are called for here. The ability to foresee consequences before you act is marked as a profound person. Avert anticipation difficulties through right action. This rune is saying, for even more than we are doers, we are deciders. And once the decision is clear, the doing becomes effortless. So that's basically saying that you get it decided instead of just saying you're gonna do it. Decide, and then once you decide, whatever you decide is going to become effortless. Receiving this rune, you are put on notice that through inconvenience and discomfort, growth is promoted. This may well be a trying time. Certainly, it is a meaningful one. As the wood of the yew tree becomes the bow of the spiritual warrior, so the obstacles on your path can become the gateway to a new life unfolding. Set your house in order, tend to business, be clear, and then wait on the will of heaven. Yeah, so this is telling you you can't be. Oh, Sweden said it right there. No lusting, no urges to, you have to be like straight, like decide something, be straight to the point, and like set your house in order, tend to business, be clear, and wait on the will of heaven. So if it sounded nice, if it's done this way, yeah, because it says there's obstacles in the path, difficulties will arise, but you have to have like the foresight of what's going to happen. Okay, I like that. That's how I am already, straight to the point. But it does say what you create from the stress is something that you need to work on. Like there's something that you're creating to for the conduct for the stress that the aversion to it. So it's like you have to sort of change what you're doing there so that the rest of the stuff becomes more clear to you. So I think we, besides Renita, everybody else was like, that mind read me down. I don't think it always does, but it was not kind to me today. Okay, this wasn't so bad. Yeah, it's like the readings that but the books that I find and stuff. I gravitate towards the ones that sort of talk like in a religious way or something like that. So, um, because when you look at all the things people do, like the Bible, the runes, tarot, the messages in there, the positive messages in there are the same way they're written in the Bible. It's just in a different book, written in a different way. I don't know how to explain it. So, I gravitate towards books like that. Um, Yours did you dirty. Yes, mine did me real dirty, but that's my situation right now, though. It really is. No joke. So it couldn't lie to me. I had the water down there. I hate this. I hate the squeezy thing, but they're making it so you can't get the top off these anymore. It's too hard. Do you guys use this stupid thing? Like, I was supposed to go like this all day? I hate that. Did you guys video go to double speed? Come on, don't say that, because the beginning of this, Susan was hearing my intro when I was talking, and then it wasn't the intro. What the fuck? Well, like I said, the reason why I wanted to do this in the first place, because I knew the energy was high. Um, yeah. I wonder if my phone's on. I should show you this freaky picture. Let me see if my other phone's on. If it's charged. If it's Charles, I'm about to tell you something, show you something scary, but I forgot even how to turn it on this phone. I haven't used it in so long. Oh, it might be charged, you guys. I stepped away suddenly. You were talking at twice the speed. And then before I got on here, something was stopping my music, and I had to keep on pushing play again. It was pressing pause. So, alright, even though I've thin hair, the layers still. I'm looking at myself, because I don't really look at myself unless I'm on here. I know I'm always like, leave it, but I don't look in the mirror like this, so. I still think I want it a tad bit shorter, I think, for it to lay right. I don't know, but the layers definitely help it out there for how thin my hair got. I wonder if I'll do the same thing after the live and it was just my connection. It doesn't make any sense. The layers are really cute. Thank you, sweetums. Did yours go to double speed, Susan? Layers make hair so... What? Oh, I was supposed to say, what was that? It's my phone turning. That's how much things happen. The damn other phone's in my hand. It's turning on. Now, if I could find this picture, you guys, I'm so scared to find this picture. Hopefully this comes across on here. But you have to understand, I was in a small apartment, and I had like a table, and like all my stock of like paper towels and everything was on the table. So it might look like a hoarding situation. It's not. It's clean. Everything over there. I never show people those pictures because I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to explain the whole fucking story. But this table is cluttered with stuff because I had no room for anything. And then I had to move in this room and stuff it all in the room. It sucks. But when I was like the most like this apartment, I had to really have to like sound like a dude, defend myself from people that were always come to the door and stuff. And I had a baby monitor on the door just so I could see the door at night. That's how much people were fucking with me. So I had a baby monitor facing towards the door, and I would be in the room looking at the baby monitor. Um, Sweetums, no, not on speed, but at the beginning I heard her talking like now. And I heard her talking like a voiceover. That doesn't make any sense. That's what I'm saying. Let me see if this lets my pictures come in. Oh no, wait a minute. Can we wait for that for a second? It wants to install the update. Let me see. Can I brighten this? It's so weird looking on older phones. Like, I'm like, how did I ever use this thing? I love you, phone, still. Please stay around. You got my pictures. I don't know how to get you off. I'm scared to see this thing, okay? I used to take pictures because stuff didn't make any sense. And, you know, I learned that people that have schizophrenia, which I don't, when they think they're having a episode or delusion of seeing things, they'll film it so that they can look back and see that nobody was really there. So when I heard that, I'm like, I'm about to do this just in case. And then every time I took something, something was there. It wasn't just in my head. Uh, my phone is iPhone X. I don't even know what my new phone is, but it's probably not going to do it because it's saying it's going to have to update first. So maybe we keep the conversation going and see how long it takes to update. Because if I'm not about to show this picture again, but just to show you, life is, you don't hardly catch like paranormal stuff on there. But this was, um, it was dark, but the baby monitor had night vision. But so it was dark, so there's no reflections in the room. It's just dark, nothing. All my lights off. The only thing I had was like a night light on the kitchen wall that doesn't reflect nothing off anywhere. And then I had a chair that was sitting by the door, and there was something that started sitting in the chair. And it was just full black. There's no way light could do this. First of all, it was at night. I caught some at the day during the daytime too. And it would just sit in this my little walker chair that I have that sits low. It would just sit there between, and I had this little area where it was just like in a circle where you're not supposed to have doors in a circle. If you have a house, if you find a house, don't do that. That's horrible. So there was a bathroom door, my bedroom door, and then just the opening to the living room. And the chair sat in the opening in the living room. And for a week straight, there was just something sitting there, and it was getting bigger and bigger. And I was like, "Oh my God, nobody's gonna believe this." But I took a picture of the screen of the baby monitor to show it. So hopefully this will go through its updates. Oh yeah, it's just starting over again, so it should work pretty soon. There's there's an adapter. There's an adapter to connect to your phone. I know, I have it. I don't know how to do it. I don't even know where it is anymore. I bought it when I got this phone. I bought like $50 worth of stuff to get the pictures transferred over, and then couldn't figure out. I read about a girl who had something like that, and in the mental hospital, she always saw the monster descending from the ceiling towards her bed every night. That's why I said that's when you get into meditation and you just try to. For me, for me, I thought first of all this thing was against me, basically getting big enough to be able to come in my room and kill me. That's what I felt like. But then I was like, that's the area where I feel like I'm defending the most as a person, the door, because everybody's always trying to get through it. So when you have intense energy, oh my gosh, when you have intense energy, you sort of separate yourself in a way, and that's how like a poltergeist happens and stuff like that. So I really feel like it was my energy doing this because all night, every night, I was just so scared of that door if somebody was going to get in and people trying to get in. And I feel like my energy created this thing. So I had to get rid of it. So it was like first it got real big, and then it started like forming a head and stuff like that. And then when I started trying to say I don't need it, go away, blah blah, all that stuff, thinking of stuff to do, getting different crystals, all this stuff, and then it started going down, down, and then it was gone. And I'm like, okay, I got rid of this, but it was scary at first. All right, come on, phone. Let me put this stuff away while, because we got everybody. That freaks me out. I put a bell over. I'm scared to put a bell over my door. I know that's what somebody told me to do. I was like, I don't want to hear it coming. Shit. I don't want to know. It's gonna be like ding ling ling. I'm here. Hell no. I'm sure there's a lot of things I don't see or hear, so I don't need it introducing itself every time. Then I always keep this big heart in my with my runes. This is labradorite too. This is like one of the first labradorite I got, so this one always has way more color. When I think it really is off of energy to a certain point too. But all my hearts, every bigger heart I got for a long time, it always had a split somewhere. Like it was always broken in half. Like this isn't broken, but it has I don't know if you guys can see that little that I got it at one point. Let me see. The little split down this way through the heart. That's how a lot of my hearts are. When I first started getting them. Oh, there we go. There it is. Oh, right there. Right there. That's like a crack all the way down, but it's not broken. It is heavy. Stone crystals are heavy. But this was one of my first one. It has a lot of energy to it, I think. All right, come on. We got it's on 46% where it's gonna start soon. Diane, would you ever want your room read? That's pretty. Yeah, you don't want to know. Anyone else have these fears? What of the bell? We should. I don't think so because I don't understand it. Yeah, that makes sense. Like I said, I always respect everybody's decision. I'm glad that you're still in here listening and joining the chat and everything. Because I'm sure a lot of people would be like, oh my God, she's a, what worshiper. And I'm sitting here trying to be peaceful. I'm sitting here trying to find peace every single day. And making sure no unnecessary crap comes in my life on my part of anything, like personal people and all that shit. But I still be getting jacked up by other people's stuff because I care. Come on, phone. If this doesn't work, it's like the pictures weren't meant to be seen. Other people thinking we're coven, doing our dark magic, I know. Especially how I look today. I respect what you're doing. Thank you, Diane. That's why I said for a while I defended it, because I know that so many people would take advantage of people with tarot, especially. Rune's not a big thing. I haven't seen anybody do rune. But with tarot, I know they're taking advantage of so many people, and I would never be that type of person. I couldn't ever be. We're owls, yeah. I'm terrified of owls, but we are night owls for sure. What's this book? I think I'm gonna go since this is I'm doing. I'm gonna try another one for me since mine sucked. Which one did I read off of? Do you remember what stone? Was it this one? You guys remember? Because I want to try a different one. I agree with the sucky reading I got. I just want to... It was the yellow bag? Okay. I take myself out of bad energy, yeah. I'm going to go for the black bag. I don't think anybody did this one today. Maybe they did. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I think this is the one. I'll see. Uh, my grandma used to read tea leaves when I was younger, and that scared me. Oh no. Yours was like an upside down R last time. Yeah, but this is this one. Now I'm thinking, there's one of these runes that have two different signs to them, and when I get it, I don't know what it is, and that's what this one is. Damn it. I wish I knew what this rune was. Is it Gateway? It might be Gateway. Is that Gateway? Wait a second, I'm looking to see if it's Gateway. Making sure none of the other stones are Gateway. I think it's Gateway and they just didn't put enough lines. Oh yeah, it's Gateway. Oh, all right. This is Gateway. And I found it here. I wonder if there's a reverse. Gateway 125. Okay. This says a quickening of your development is indicated here, and yet, even when the growth process accelerates, you will have reason to halt along the way, to reconsider the old, to integrate the new. Take advantages of these halts. How do you take advantage of halts? If you are undergoing difficulties, remember the quality of your passage depends upon your attitude and upon the clarity of your intentions. Be certain that you are not suffering over the suffering. We remember this one. Like you're not suffering over the suffering. You're already suffering in general. Don't suffer because you're suffering. Hard to get, but I get it. Drawing this ruse demands contemplation on your part. Hasty decisions at this time may cause regrets, for the probability is that you will act from weakness, deceive yourself about your motives, and create new problems more severe than those you are attempting to resolve. Thank you, Runes. Impulses must be tempered by thought for correct procedure. Do not attempt to go beyond where you haven't gone yet began. Damn it. Be still, collect yourself, and wait on the will of heaven. You know what? You know what? That just told me I can't do nothing about anything. The will of heaven better. No, I'm not gonna demand heaven to do anything. But damn it, heaven, hello, heaven, I'm here. I don't wanna. I'm not saying heaven in the way of take me. I'm saying change some things in my life. I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can. In my extreme pain, I'm still trying to learn. I'm still trying to teach. I'm still trying to give. I'm still trying to learn how to take. Like, come on, please. This life is rough. Oh, here I'm yelling at the rooms. Yeah, two bedrooms. Thanks, thanks. Susan was, oh, because she read happened later on in life. I would never let her read mine. Oh, the tea. You said your grandma with tea. How the heck do you not suffer over those are the things you're supposed to learn? I don't know. Shit, I suffer. I suffer over my suffering because it's too much. But how do you smile through the suffering, grin and bear it? But we do. We're still here, you know? That's Ricky dying, but it's cool she knew how to read tea leaves, yeah. Diane understood my great grandmother could do some stuff, and my mom would always guide me when things started happening to me, yeah. You guys, nobody could deny energy and that it could be out of control sometimes, you know? Oh, damn. I almost forgot my pin on this one. Please let that be my daughter home. Please. What time is it? I don't have nothing that says the time. I hope that's my daughter home. And, oh, it's about, okay, so that might be her. Hopefully. Shit. I don't think a person would break in and use the bathroom first, so. Alright, we're trying to see if this is gonna pop up. Watch the update erase all my shit probably. Go to home screen. I don't want that. Alright, I'm gonna try to find the picture now if my phone will let me. YouTube should have the time up there for people. Yeah, I definitely need to get these, oh, this is a fun... I saved something I wrote, I guess. So, I'm just gonna read a little bit of something I wrote because I saved some things. So I don't know. So this is like a journal. Like when I write on Instagram or whatever, it's like journal readings. But when I go back, I'm like, this is a message. But it says, I never. Oh God, I gotta get some more water. Hopefully this doesn't. Hold on, I'm gonna push. I'm gonna hide the video till I grab the water, and then I'll be right back. I'm coming back. Hide the video. Ugh. Yeah, it gotta be my daughter. The killer's not gonna go do laundry. Oh, the soda's so low. I mean, not the soda, the water. Oh. Oh, and then you're just gonna fall out. I gotta find another place to put this damn water. Oh my God. Ugh. Now I gotta readjust everything. It's probably gonna be all flicked in. Because the tripod hit me in my head. Oh, it's not too bad. Here, we're back. Sweetums, I don't know the technical term in English. Her soul could leave her body. Astral projection. Oh yeah, astral projection. I hate having to suck on that thing. I was thinking astral. Alright. This is on my Instagram somewhere. I just screenshotted it. Does it say the date it's from? No. Anyway, it says. No, it went away. Okay. I never had confidence in anything with myself. 1,000 people put me down or stole away parts of myself I could never get back before any good person ever had the chance to build me up. Everyone wants to judge. Who the fuck asked you anyway? My protest has left me by my damn self, but it's okay. If I couldn't change the things that caused me pain, I had to numb that shit. Cut it off. One of the number one questions I've been asked, why are you always depressed? Because I was born that way. I tried to kill it off several times, nearly killing myself. I didn't come back because it didn't, wait, it didn't come back because it never left. There's no way out of it. There is a way out of you though. I will now always remind myself that yes, shit is fucked up when no one gets you, but I got me. The devil still tries to get my soul, but so did you. No new people. It's okay. I gotta be okay. Soul's still intact. In the end, that's what matters to me the most. People aren't important if you aren't important enough to them. Remember that. People aren't important if you're not important enough to them. Now let me find this picture. Oh my gosh, the horror that I went through with. It's gonna load slower because it's just on Wi-Fi. Um, it's not a fun skill to have. You could train yourself to do it, and once you do it, you'll see it's not a fun skill to have. Fun, but more scary leaving your body. Yep. Just because you plan on going somewhere and feeling like, yay, this is a fun thing, you're also floating amongst all the things that could do that too. And a lot aren't good. Okay, here we go. Let me see if you guys can see it. Oh, I gotta show you a clear picture first. Oh my gosh, this thing. Did I get a clear picture? Oh man, I never got a clear picture. Oh, there it is clear. Okay. I'm gonna zoom in, right? If you got the, did I do the brightness? Okay. Turn the brightness all the way. Now remember, this is just a picture of a monitor, of a baby monitor, okay? So I'm just showing you the clear, you see the clear seat right there? So that's a table with like paper towels and stuff on it. Then there's the clear seat, there's the kitchen. Beyond that, there's like a bathroom door, and then there's my door over here. But you see the clear seat, right? You see there's nothing in there. I never put anything in there because if I did have to go to the door, I sat in that chair, okay? So do you guys see that? You see the chair? You see the clearness? You see it empty, right? Tell me you see it. Can you, or is it too fuzzy? Let me know. You don't see? Okay, let me try to just explain it again. Let me go back. So, if I go back before I zoom it in, you'll see a little bit better. Like there's a door there. Is the ring light getting in the way? Oh no, now it's saying reconnecting. Let me try to do it without the ring light, you guys. Am I back? I'm gonna try to do it without the ring light. It's not a baby chair. It's a walker. Can you guys see it better without the ring light in the way? You see the walker? You can see it better that way. Do you see the walker right here? That's a walker. See, that's the seat, and that's like the bar across the walker. You see it now? All right, that's where it's clear. Okay, that's what it should look like all the time. So you guys see it, right? Well, look at it now. That's nothing you see. It's not clear anymore, right? It's not clear. It just has darkness. Watch what the darkness does. So you see it just is that little patch right now, right? You guys tell me when you see the dark part where the chair is full now, right? Watch it get bigger. Look, it turned everything dark, and there's dark behind it all on the chair. Look at it, it's all up there. That's all darkness. How did that happen? That's something there. You see what I mean? That's not light. That's fucking darkness. There's no light that could do that. And um this is where there's less black in the back, but it's all in the chair. It's forming like a head at the top. So don't fucking tell me I'm not. Yeah. All right, I'm done. But yeah, but that's when it was its biggest. It actually has black in the behind the chair on the floor. It got all the way in the kitchen. If I zoom it in, you'll just see all the darkness it has. That's darkness. Look at it. There's no shadowing, nothing. There's no way light could hit anything that way. You guys, come on now. Well, you see what I mean? So, that is definitely something. Let me turn this crap off because my heart's racing. Because it was doing some let me turn back on this light. YouTube was glitching on my end when I started doing this. About to turn you off. Uh, but yeah. So what do you guys think? heebie-jeebies. It looks like the stroller in Rosemary's Baby, but there's it's a walker. It's not a stroller. I got a camera to be able to keep my eye on Dad, but I was too freaked out to set it up. Yeah. How long ago was this? This was before I moved in with my daughter, so I I think I've been here like 3 years almost. So like almost 3 years ago. My doctor told me to record myself at night to see if I snore. I said, hell no. And I've done that too. I recorded myself and stuff. I never did anything like hear anything different. Well, good thing. I'm glad. But I see stuff like that all the time, and I'm like, I'm never gonna catch it. So when that kept on coming back every night and making noise outside my door, I was like, I'm starting to take pictures of it. Usually I want it because I try to respect the spiritual world, but I'm sick of people thinking I'm just like, oh, nothing, there's. And like I said, I think that was caused by my energy so much having to defend that door. Um, it looks like the footage you sent me on IG of the guy recording the ghost in the chair. That's why I say older stuff like that was before AI and stuff. You'll be able to tell, because it's just like it's there. There's no way that it looks funny. Like there's no way the shadowing, like who, if you want something to look like a ghost or a demon or something, it's not gonna look like a big black thing. They look like what they want to look like. So I think if somebody were to make up something like that, it would look way more like creepier or like something. This was just a dark image. I believe that's what a lot of things go through energy that are dark blobs and stuff. So what's that sound just now, baby girl? Where? Oh, that I heard before I started showing them. It has to be because she went down in the basement and stuff. She just knows that I'm on live, I think. Not telling me. If somebody's just hearing me talk, they would be in here killing you by now, don't you think? Or trying to rob me. So how do you guys feel about this little? Did you like the little spookiness at the end? I wish I didn't live through this stuff. I wish my life was all, you know, peachy and all that stuff, but it's not. A lot of stuff I have to fight. A lot of stuff I have to cleanse. A lot of stuff I have to get rid of. Um. So I learned, because I was asshole by myself, sick as fuck, not able to move, and I had to deal with all this stuff. So basement's free. Oh yeah, and the thing about this basement was we had a worker. I've never seen this basement because I can't do stairs really. Um, but we had a worker come in here once, right? And he went in. He was like setting traps because there's like little mice that come here and there, so they set traps. And he went down in the basement, and so then he comes up. He goes, I have good news and bad news. And my daughter's like, well, what's the good news? He's like, well, there's no holes down in there, so nothing's getting in through your basement. And so she was like, what's the bad news? He's like, that basement is spooky as hell. And there, this, I was going into looking around, and I always felt like somebody's gonna walk out and get me. Like he was like, no. And then he said it 3 times before he left. He said, that basement is really, really spooky. I'm used to basements, and they're usually not like that. He was so scared. I miss telling my spooky stories. Yes, I love spooky stories. That was so fun, Susan. The Warriors. Oh, yeah. We missed you, Susan. I like hearing all stuff like that. You know, that interests me. He, I didn't see him. He sounded like he was like probably heading towards 40-ish. But I didn't see him. I just heard him. But he was sure enough scared, and he's used to going in basements. We had a basement in Ohio. My brother was throwing steel darts at the stairs, and he threw one straight into my big toe. Ouch. Yeah, I've never sat comfortable in a basement. Did you go to the ER? She probably just pulled out and called it a day. Before the house that we lived in Philadelphia, that was it was my grandparents' house that we took over, and when they passed, and the basement was like my grandpa's area, and my grandpa was just a bad man. In his little area, he just drank and turned, alcoholic and stuff. So he was nice until he drank, and that basement, I had a 5 minute rule. I would have to do the laundry, throw it in, put it in the dryer and run for my life. I would not stay down there past 5 minutes because something always happened, right? So this one time, I'm doing my little hurrying up, and the phone rings. There was a phone down there, and there was like this little skinny hallway, and the phone was like right at the beginning of the hallway, right? And so I answer the phone, and it's my sister that I don't talk to anymore, but she doesn't listen to, hey, I'm doing something, let me call you back. She'll just instantly go into and you can't get her to listen to you. So I in that trying to listen to her, I forgot the 5 minute rule, right? So the phone, when I'm talking on it, yanks. And in my head I'm thinking, because we lived in a house with kids and stuff. In my head I'm just thinking, oh, a kid pulled it. Like I said, I don't ever initially think, oh, ghost or demon or whatever like that. So when it pulled once, I just pulled it back out of just normal. That would be my normal reaction. I just pulled it back, right? That shit pulled out of my hand, went down the other end of the driveway. I mean, down the other end of the hallway, hit the wall. So I was like, oh shit. I was like, I'm getting the hell out of here. And so I ran upstairs, and my sister was up there, and she said, she thought I was playing with somebody down there because she heard the whole commotion. She heard the noise, and she was like, nobody was down there with you? I was like, no. The phone just got yanked the fuck out of my hand and thrown against the wall. And I just screamed for my life to get back up the stairs. So she was like, dang, she really thought somebody was down there with me. Uh, I hate basements with dirt floors. Nope, took it out and threw it at him. And you were 7 or 8? My house has a basement, but they turned it into apartment. Now a 2 bedroom, 1 bedroom living room. Oh, okay. What's the 5 minute rule? Just that I just felt like if I stayed down there longer than 5 minutes, something would always fuck with me. So in my head, I'm like, only 5 minutes, get it done, run for your life, and I never got messed with. That was my rule, just to make sure I didn't linger any longer in that damn basement. That's violent, yeah. And like I said, my grandpa did not like me, so I'm sure that was his lovely presence saying, "This is my area. Give me that phone back." Stupid asshole. So your house is two houses. Yeah, basements are a no for me too. The basement in Massachusetts was dirt floors, like natural rock walls. Majority, yeah, that's what basements usually are, unless you what's it called? You have furnished basements, which a lot of people don't have. We don't have. We always have it like you explained it, and this one I guess has more rooms in it. So the guy was like, every time he went into a room, he thought somebody was in the other room gonna get him. Whenever I feel like I'm not alone, I pray that our Father, while you're running away. The big thing for me is I never could run away. It's like it was always in my apartment. When I got sick, I couldn't go nowhere. I still can't go nowhere if something happens. So it's kind of hard. So you sort of have to deal with it head on, face on. Um, so I hope everybody enjoyed. Do you guys like this kind of stuff? Do I still do it, or do I leave it for the nightlife? Um, I don't know. I feel like it's too late to try snacks. So I was like, I could try snacks if I gotta eat dinner soon, but I feel like it's too late. I have to do it in a different one. I'm glad it's daylight talking about this. Yeah, well, it's night here. It's not daylight anymore. Is it? It's night, I think. I adore this kind of stuff, all of it. Desi's probably watching Disney. I know Desi was out after her room reading. Brittany loved her. She's like, I don't know what she's talking about. I always have a rosary hanging on my wall wherever I go. Yeah. I have a cross tattooed on me. Do I have in any crosses I've ever had around me, they have bent. I'm telling you. But I got a cross tattoo on me for that purpose. Things were messing with me so much. I'm like, I have to have a cross. Because some things were grabbing at my legs and everything. And that made me put a cross down at the bottom of my leg. Sweetums know I watched the Wrecking Crew after the live. Yeah, we still got to watch that movie. But that's going to be discussed Friday at 1. Friday at 1 in the morning, which would be Saturday at 1 in the morning. So we still have 2 days. My mom put a rosary by our front door, too. Yeah, I used to always have crosses and stuff. I still have a lot of crosses in my totes. But I'm not at a place like I want to wait till I move to actually set some stuff up. This place is just my apartment jam packed in one room, so can't really do nothing. But I am gonna start doing decluttering my makeup and stuff, so I might hop on sometimes and do that. I'm just trying to get new ideas. And I wish YouTube would push my fucking videos out and not just call everybody in. You know what I mean? Not even showing anybody else. That's crazy. Like, we haven't got into troll or nothing. That means they're not showing anybody shit. Um, that's smart to get a tattoo of a cross. Yes, it is, because I was getting messed with too much. My bed would shake every single night. There was so much going on. Oh, I love the declutter videos. Yes, I definitely have to start that. I really think so too, Diane. Sweeten, I think your mom is a lot like me. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm not gonna like keep on going I think I wished it. I hope I like my hair when I look back and not want to cut it some more. But we'll see. We will see. So I'll see you guys. Wait, I had this nightmare where this demon doll was floating in my room and I held up two rosaries and then yanked the cross off of both of them. Oh heck no. A demon doll, no thank you. But if I don't fall asleep tonight, you know I'm gonna say I usually get on between like 1, 2-ish. Sometimes I late where it's 2-ish something. But I try to go on if I'm awake before 3 o'clock at least, you know. So, and then you guys, if you guys rewatch this on the replay, if you don't go to the night where it's only voice only, you're missing a lot of fun. We do a lot of fun things. We talk about a lot of things in there, don't we, girls? Like, come on, we got to get some new members up in there. Doing little, just I know it's just voice, but you see me sometimes, and most of the time you see me voice. And voice, I'm way more comfortable. So, I'll see you guys later on tonight or tomorrow. All right. Bye, you guys. Have a good night if I don't see you.